Hello, and welcome to XNN News. I am your host, Eric Gaston. Tonight we have a special guest in studio, Heath. Heath is the author of several New York Times worst-selling books, such as How I Lost $20,000 in 3 Months Playing Poker, How Not to Order Blinds the Correct Length, How to Trick Your Drunk Friend into running you by Walmart on his way to Kentucky so you can get deodorant because you don't have a car or a driver's license, and his newest and most hilariously retarded book to date, How to Lose Your Entire Chip Stack While Looking Like a Total Jackwagon in the Biggest Moment of Your Poker Career in Front of TJ Cloutier. Heath, let's get started, shall we?
Sure thing. It's a pleasure to be on XNN News.
So Heath, it is a real disappointment to have an author of your caliber here in the studio today. We normally don't have guests unless they are famous, but your story is so remarkable, we figured the world needed to see it.
Thanks, Chuck.
It's Eric.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Thanks, Eric.
Heath, you have known me for 10 years. Get my name right.
Sorry, man.
So Heath, how did you get your inspiration for your new book, How to Lose Your Entire Chip Stack While Looking Like a Total Jackwagon in the Biggest Moment of Your Poker Career in Front of TJ Cloutier?
Well, Chuck, it actually was pretty easy. I lost my entire chip stack while looking like a total jackwagon in the biggest moment of my poker career in front of TJ Cloutier. I find it is easier to write about real-life experiences versus fiction because I have very little to no creativity.
Wow. That must have stung. There must be a good story behind it. Do tell.
Sure, Frank. Well, you see, it all started in the main event of the World Series of Poker at Choctaw Casino. I was playing pretty well and had built a pretty decent chip stack. I was in good position to make a run into the money.
So what happened? Let me guess, you had aces and some idiot sucked out on you. Then you barfed all over TJ Cloutier's face.
Nope, even better.
The suspense is killing me. What happened?
TJ Cloutier was sitting across from me and I was in the zone. I felt like I could do no wrong, and I felt like TJ felt like I could do no wrong. He was eyeing me and I knew at that point I was a poker machine in TJ's eyes. Well, I was in early position. I looked down at my hole of cards and what do I see? Pocket sevens. Pocket fucking sevens. I felt as if an angel was watching out for me from above. At that very moment I knew the poker gods were on my side. It was a magical moment.
Okay. So what did you do?
I did what anyone would do, I bet. Couple people fold, then a guy min-raises, and everyone folds around to me.
So did you call or just fold?
Neither, I re-raised.
Wow, ballsy move. Gonna try to represent a monster and get him to fold his big hand.
Yep.
Did it work?
No, he re-raised me.
Oh wow, so you realized you had run into aces and you folded. What happened in the next hand?
No, I didn't fold. I re-raised him, all in. He insta-called with pocket aces, and took all my stack.
That's the stupidest play I have ever heard. Didn't you realize he had aces? Did you think he would fold his pocket aces? Or did you just think that the poker gods would bail you out with a 7 on the flop?
I thought he would fold.
That's ridiculous. Well, look at that. We are out of time. Thanks for joining us on XNN News. Tune in next time when we have Josh jump in studio to discuss his upcoming book, How Not to Act Toward Authority Figures When You Are Hammered Wasted.